Whoa.
I'm sometimes impressed how fast people like a tweet. Like, I just clicked live and I was like, you're a bunch of mad lads. This fucking fly just waited for me to go online to move around. I guarantee you. Where did my Twitch go? Oh, there it is. Waka waka. That's probably some kind of ism. Well, I guess I just start a little run here and wait for people to come in here. I somehow saw your tweet before a notification went out. Well, the tweet goes out immediately. Twitch does things before things happen, I guess. Oh, wait, that's the run from yesterday. Was that a good run? I don't remember. Dank depths. Guys, that episode hurt. What do you mean? It was perfect. It was so good.
I thought it was excellent.
Yeah. Richard E. Grant Loki is incredible. Everything else is dog shit. There's my Loki review. Well, I guess we can wrap up because I agree with that.
We did it, everyone.
Oh god, it's you. Oh, Julius vomited all over chat. Julius, come on, man. Just use a bucket or something. Is there a shop here where I can put my coins in? Oh, wait, isn't that a challenge I started? I think that's a challenge I started. Oh, Mootle, got a haircut, I see. I mean, yeah, that's more than 2 weeks ago, but yeah, I did. Where's my hot tub stream metal? It's in your pocket, just get it out and look at it. Gross, it is gross. Sup, you massives. Hello. Oh shit, you watched episode 5? I didn't enjoy unmoderated chat. What? I'm confused. Hello, Matul. Hello, MauLer. Hello. Why is writing so hard? I don't know. I do not know.
How are you already at this point? You only just started streaming. Were you playing Bioshock off stream?
No, that's actually where I stopped on stream yesterday.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
MauLer, I heard you watched War of Tomorrow. How was it? I've seen 3 horrible things. all at once. Feels weird, bro.
Okay. I watched it too. I'm here too, okay? That's very hurtful. I'm offended. Yeah, Tomorrow War was, yeah, wasn't good. Let's be honest, it was fucking ass. It was so bad. Tomorrow War was fucking atrocious. I mean, it was kind of entertaining still, but man, was it bad. Loki, Tomorrow War, and... Wait, what? Wait, did I miss something? I don't know what... Did you say something? There was another thing? I'm confused by this thingy. This is the best game ever made. In fact, I think it's the only game ever made. It is. I'll tell you, go, what's up? Type to specifically address MauLer so Metal gets offended. Damn it! Hey, by circle salutation, James. Oh yeah, hey James. Oh, you only actually want to hear your shit on the Tomorrow War because I stopped after like 30 minutes. Oh, you didn't even see the worst parts. I think. It was all pretty bad. I need an unbridled rage for Tomorrow War, long man. Wow. Get on
Unbridled
it.
Rage for Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I can't just poop them out. What do you mean?
Typhoid thanks for the sub. Resub even. Thank you very much. Loki, where do you even begin? There's so much wrong with everything. Hey, Guilty Sporks. They did it the way they did it. Tomorrow was bad, but it's fun. Yeah, I can see you having fun with this. I mean, we watched it. Wait, how many people were yesterday? 8?
Yes, I think so.
So we stumbled across each other trying to point out bad shit in this the Tomorrow War.
Yeah, there was so much crosstalk in that one.
Yeah. Media sucks right now. Yep. I haven't seen Tomorrow yet, but even just hearing the premise, I know I don't want to see it. It's something else. Would we address metal? It's not even his stream. True. We travel to the past to recruit people, but don't give them any future tech, knowledge, or dead enemies to run experiments on. It's so fucking brain dead I couldn't keep going. Maybe I'll finish it. Don't do it. Did you like how they quote unquote trained them? It's like, oh, what are we fighting? Oh, we can't tell you. This is too scary. Otherwise, no one would volunteer, even though no one's volunteering because they just get grabbed and made tests on. It's so stupid. And then they tell them to shoot the head and the belly and neck, but they use a human dummy for it. Oh man, it's so nonsensical. It's the big bad. I've made a terrible mistake. There you go.
What else is new?
Hey. So, the best part about this is this challenge. This starts and goes all the way through without you knowing how much health you have. And because I stopped yesterday, I have absolutely no idea what my health is at right now. I think I had a bunch of soul hearts. Let's see how that goes. I seem to still have some because I can't pick up any red hearts. So at least I have full health. Doing something that inherently more difficult than not doing. So why the fuck can I quit watching Loki? It's like watching a fucking train wreck. It's so garbage. Oh yes. Oh yes. It's so bad I hate it. Demos. Tomorrow seems like one of those movies you started with if you want to start making media criticism. It's just critique fodder because of how awful it is. Oh, you can pick that movie apart like crazy. There's so much weird shit happening. We trained better than those civilians who had to defend themselves against an ATST in Mendo Season 1. You know what? I'm not sure, actually. Wasn't it that they were supposed to get 7 days of training, but then some alarm went off and they just got yeeted into the future or something?
I have no clue. I have to rewatch it, and I don't think I'll be rewatching that movie.
Yeah, me neither. It just gets very confusing sometimes, especially with the weird editing they have. It's a weird one. Just realized this is already the last boss of the challenge, so that's neat. Ow. Man, my damage is shite. A dirty bomb.
You ever think maybe you shouldn't be doing challenge mode, and the challenge mode is for gays?
But it gives you items.
Wait, Haggle ads? I feel like I've had that one for ages.
That's the very first challenge I just did. I just did them completely out of order.
You fool!
Yeah, see, I did Pitch Black. It's the first one. I did them all over the place.
Cat got your tongue metal.
Nah, I almost finished that one before, but that one was it's pain. You don't get any tears. You only have Guppy's fleam ball going around. I haven't played this game. Why you're fighting a fat woman's hand or arm? That's Isaac's mom. She's trying to sacrifice you to God, so you
Very
escape.
hot.
So escape through the basement. Which would you say is worse, the Tomorrow War or Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead? Oh, probably Tomorrow War. What do you say? Tomorrow War is very, very broken.
Yeah, it's more broken than Army of the Dead, but it doesn't piss me off as much as Army of the Dead.
That is true. That is true.
For whatever that counts for.
Yeah. Hey, Bootnik, what's up? I've heard some people saying Bad Batch is terrible, but those people are complete nitpickers. The show is a masterful progression of plot through characters acting very intelligently, and everything paying off in the best ways possible. The main characters are paragons of morality and never commit any atrocious acts. The action is genius, and there's definitely not atrocious plot armor every scene. 100 of 10. You guys should definitely watch it. Kappa. Did you ever get tired of this game, Metal? I've been playing it for months now. Months? Maybe a month. I don't have these lies. I almost missed that Kappa. Oh, man. Yeah, Loki Episode 5. Fantastic episode. So apparently everything just gets teleported to the end of time. And its progression or growth stops. I'm still a bit confused. So all the time all the Nexus events that happen, they reset, gets sent back to the future, to the end of time, where that space shark, dimension shark eats the time things. How? But then there should be like cities and everything on this. I don't know if it's a planet or just a plane of existence.
I'm confused how they have like a safe room. Wouldn't the shark eventually have gotten to it?
That's what I was thinking when they went in there. So what exactly triggers Eliath to go after something? Because they tell Loki to shut up so they don't get caught by Eliath. But that just randomly goes around. And apparently it always stays in the near vicinity of that safe house as well. Even though this plane could be infinitely long for all I know. Like there's all these time things happening in this place. And it's so weird. I can't wrap my head around it. It just makes no fucking sense at all. Predicting an 11 out of 10 for episode 5 by Angry Joe. I'm pretty sure you gave it a 10 out of 10. You said that earlier, right?
No, I said it. I would be surprised if he did.
Oh, okay.
Mainly because there's so many just things. You know, like when they're like, let's work together and use our magic because the magic was within you all along. I could see that working fucking perfectly for a shitty audience. I can see all of the Lokis being something that everyone is so impressed by. I can see fucking. I wouldn't be surprised if he's like, it's so funny when Loki watches the other Lokis betray each other, and he's like, oh, he's like, it's like an arc. He's like betrayed people so many times that even he thinks it's boring. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can, for sure, I can see that happen too. With a lot of people, to be honest.
And Richard E. Grant, Loki dying, like that's probably gonna be something that people will be like, that was one of the best moments in cinematic history.
Was the best thing of Loki for sure. Him being in there.
I just liked him having fun.
Yeah. Yeah, this whole thing where they just say, "Oh, we all get we don't kill them. They're still alive. They get teleported to the end of time." Where they get eaten by this entity of time clouds? Dimensional clouds? that sometimes only needs the clouds to destroy the things, but sometimes uses the mouth thingy it has. I don't know. It's painful. Yeah, there's bunch of references to the comics in there as well. There is a Thanos helicopter, which is like almost like a comic meme, I think. I think it's actually from the... Is it from a Deadpool comic? I think I saw it in a Deadpool comic before. Oh shit, I should have bought the member card. That was dumb. Oh, okay.
Dude, it's gonna be so hard to fucking lay out Loki as a complete show once we get episode 6 as well.
Yeah, it's
Like, to look at every event, knowing everything that comes later, like, I don't know that it's gonna... The fucking Raya described it as airtight.
airtight. Are you mad? Airtight, my ass. It's as airtight as a fucking Swiss cheese.
I think they said specifically in regards to the time travel mechanic.
No, why would you say that? Why would you
upset me? That's why.
Why would you embarrass yourself like this?
Well,
Ah,
there is no embarrassment for people like that.
yeah, I guess so. Oh man, airtight. Holy fuck. That's some displaced confidence right there. Holy ball sacks. The time travel logic can withstand scrutiny, they said. Oh boy.
That's a fucking lie.
But Commander, the show isn't finished. It's gotta solve all your shitty nitpicks. Oh, is the next episode gonna be 5 hours long? Imagine liking a show with some time traveling gay shapeshifter. Sounds a bit cringe in it, bruv. Please, God, please, no. Yeah. See, the thing is, I was expecting that we have like some solo adventuring either with Sylvie or Loki now, at least for one episode. But all of them just reunite at the end. Well, in the middle of this episode, actually. Because for some reason, 4 of those TVA guards are threat enough to not fight them, but instead Sylvie goes out of her way to prune herself to go into the end of time, I guess was what it is.
If I know.
And luckily she wakes up right before she gets eaten by Eliath.
Oh, why wasn't he called Goliath? I'm upset.
Yeah. I mean, you said it was like Goliath? And
Goliath.
I initially wrote that down because I thought I heard Goliath as well. And then I saw in the subtitles as Eliath. It's like, aw, lame.
So disappointed in everything that I potentially assumed they get it? A lie. You're like, whoa.
Whoa. Shit, son.
This is like so clever.
Yeah, it's what else do we get? Yeah, we get the whole Lokis fighting each other. They betray each other, and then they betrayed him, and actually it's all a plot. And like, yeah, whatever. I don't care.
That's what I mean by like fucking writing, man. It's like, how do we get them out of there? Oh, we'll have old Loki teleport them out. Sweet. Wait, well, why wouldn't he use that later? Shut up.
Shut up. Yeah.
And then it's like, well, we couldn't have gotten them out any other way. It had to be a teleport. It's like, what about if they went up the ladder?
Yeah, the ladder is pretty effective.
The ladder can get you above the place. Really good.
Yeah, they used it to get in. It's crazy. You could use it the other way around.
Nuts.
Ladder is effective that way. It's crazy.
I give a thumbs up to ladders.
He's a plot twist. Eliath is actually a Loki. I mean, they can all do the same thing anyways, so sure. It's like, you need to help me with the enchantment. I don't know how to. And Sylvie just goes like, yeah, you do. We're the same. I was like, okay, I can do it now. Like,
We're not so different, you and I.
This is just another quote-unquote relationship in a fucking series. They gave it one episode, and for some reason they really, really like each other, and it destroys all time because of reasons. It's like, oh.
Well, so here's another thing, right? I think we talked about it earlier, but we are told explicitly that when you prune a thing, you can't get it all. And so what isn't pruned, like perma-killed, ends up at the end of time. It's like, okay. So that means then that Loki isn't definitely alive. There's a chance he's alive. Like when you booped him, either it destroys him forever or it sends him to the end of time.
Yeah.
I don't know what determines whether or not it does that, but that's just how it works. And so then girl Loki is like, I shall do the same to myself. And it's like, well, wait, that might just kill you. Oh. And then she wakes up seconds before being killed, and Mobius happens to know exactly where she is and saves her.
No, I'm thinking he was just there. He didn't know. He was just cruising around.
He was like, oh, look, Sylvie.
Oh look, it's someone. I gotta help the person. It's like, oh shit, I know that person. That's amazing. Man, we're also lucky we didn't get actually killed and all just went back to this place.
I swear to God, like, anybody who wants to try and defend this show is gonna have actually a nightmare to deal with.
Oh, yes.
I was just thinking as well, Black Widow, we'll have to do that on the 17th. Because it'll be a week from now, the E5, so people have time to see it, but then Loki will be finished by then.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll have to do Loki on the following week.
Right.
What do we do Loki first and then Black Widow the following week? I don't know. Guys, what would you rather see us do first? I probably prefer that we have more time to get notes for Loki, because I have to watch the whole fucking show again.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to write down and consider in that show. Loki, then Widow, Loki, Birds of Prey. That wasn't on the table. Black Widow, Terminator.
Well, it will be eventually.
Loki. Looks like Loki is in the lead by a bunch at the moment. Was Black Widow any good? I haven't seen it yet. I only watched the Lokis.
Is Black Widow good is a really interesting question.
Is it now?
The answer is no.
Aw. I'm so surprised.
It released in Britain today, everyone. That means I've seen it.
And how was it?
It was really bad.
Yay! I'm so glad we finally got a good... Wait, you said bad? Damn it!
Not War of Tomorrow bad, but I don't think anything wants to be that bad.
You need to try really hard. How surprising.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I was like, oh, it's out today. I'll go see it in the morning, and then I'll talk to Metal about things.
Lucky. Top 5 worst MCU, bad or just bad? That's a good question. Is it top 5 bad or just bad? MauLer?
Let me say that I'm yet to decide on that one.
Oh, okay. Scott, you miss anything? No, just chatting about the amazing TV. Right? That's yeah, right, yeah, exactly. Just trying to think of anything else. I mean, there's lots to talk about in Loki because it's awful. Oh yeah, Sylvie gets tricked by Renova. Because I forgot her name because it's such a weird name to remember. The boss lady of the TVA. She just
Rabumbo.
Rabubbo. Okay, let's go with that.
I said Bumbo, but okay.
The Rabumbo is cool too. Madam MauLer, I've always wondered if you ever played World of Warcraft in the past. What are your thoughts on it and Blizzard as a company these days? IMO, they've gone full Disney money over quality. I never played a lot of World of Warcraft. I think I only tried it out once and never really was for me. But yeah, Blizzard is definitely going the money route from what I've been hearing. Or you were a big World of Warcraft lad, Mubleton.
World of Warcraft, you know I'm not into that at all.
I mean, I don't know if you've played it at all in the past.
I feel like you should know that, but yeah, no, I haven't played it ever.
Okay. I mean, you probably told me
the
before,
plot hole.
but it's just a thing I just don't remember because, you know, it's not that important.
Plot hole.
Plard hole. Yeah, it's just crazy how no matter which Loki it is, like all the Lokis get constantly tricked, even by each other. Sylvie gets tricked by Bumbo. It's just doing a different name every time. Loki gets laughed at when he says he wants to kill the Goliath. It's like, oh man, he's getting laughed at again because he's such a goof in this show. It's really annoying how dumb he looks all the time. Oh shit. Can you? Thank you. Right. Yeah, I guess they just all leave those Lokis down there behind while they fight Goliath. Oh, whoops. Because why not? They did their purpose for the comedy relief, so now we don't need them anymore. Even though they would have been really useful to defeat Goliath with their space magic. Because when you say to the one Loki, "Oh, we're the same. You can do enchanting," so should all the other ones. So it should have been pretty fucking easy to just get all these. Hell, just use the other two Lokis we had as well. 3 even. We have Alligator Loki, Child Loki, and Classic Loki, Our Loki, and Sylvie. That's 5 times the power at least. Probably more because the Classic Loki is like super powerful as we can see. When he does the huge ass illusion.
Child Loki is more threatening than Loki, by the way.
Sorry?
Child Loki is more threatening than Loki, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's so much to. Could have been so easy. It could have actually been easy to enchant this thing like this. Yeah, already said that Sylvie gets super lucky there. What else do we got? Might as well take this. I did not mean to pick this up. Yeah, they're really trying hard this episode to tell us Loki has changed now. Okay, he's a good man now for sure. I betrayed all the ones I love, but this time is different because we need the character to be a good man now. Oh yeah. So they have a way out now because Sylvie brought a temp pad. And for some reason, that makes no sense at all. The Lokis that are with them, they're like, no, we're staying here. This is our home now. After being in this hellscape for, I don't know, possibly hundreds of years, I don't fucking know. Just like, nah, this is, we survived here, we know what we need to do, so we just stay here. It's like, bullshit. You're not staying here. This is hell. Literally. You could trip one day and the alive is just gonna eat you. Unless now it's tamed and it's just gonna chill now. And the end of time is slowly gonna fill up more and more and more. Yeah, what happens to the end of time now? Now that alive is enchanted. I'm just gonna lift the curse at, when they're done and just let them rampage around the end of time. It's mad. Metal, he saw a highlight reel. Of course he's a changed man. True. Spends hundreds of years being shit and facing how sad it's made others. One slideshow and some self-pussy and he's couldn't. Yeah. So it got there. These days idiots conflate character derailment with development. He changed, therefore it's good. Even if the development is random or too sudden. Yeah, I mean, just look at fucking Alice and Batwoman. They're trying so hard to make her a good person, even though she's still horrible. I could have gotten this for free with a coupon, I just realized. It doesn't matter. Oh, Loki should have been the Richard Grant one that went back to Thor instead of going into hiding. It allows to keep character development without the bullshit with our main Loki. Yeah, that could have worked, I think.
We just kept him in the show. Richard E. Grant is a classic actor. Just keep him in.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care why. You guys break the rules about everything.
Yeah, just keep him in.
I love cynical, old, powerful Loki who just can't be asked for anyone's shit. That's like way more interesting.
Absolutely.
His costume was perfect.
So I already have Mega Tears and now I found Cricket's head. And I have Quad Shot already, so I think I'll be alright this run. Crazy Razor, thanks for the 3 months. Gosh darn it, why do I go to sleep when you get on? Good night, Massives. I'm sorry. The VOD is gonna be on the YouTubes if you want to rewatch it, no worries. Yeah, thanks for the sub, have a good night. Metal, you missed my very creative and original joke. Well, that's sad for you. The Tomorrow War, more like the Migraine War. Please laugh, I need the attention. Also, hi MauLer.
Or
Well, you've just been noticed. I hope that you're happy now, or something. I don't know. Why didn't that do? Oh, that's why. That makes okay. Whatever. Anyway.
yeet.
Sleepy Gremlin, thanks for the sub. Loki had rather recently said in an article, Loki falling in love with Sylvie was Loki symbolically learning to love himself. I think someone mentioned that before, and it's absolute garbage. That makes... I don't... Oh, that's... I don't even know what to say to that one. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean, I guess I'll take the bomb pickups here. That's some big boy damage right there. Oh, hey, more damage. Bum 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 boom bam boom. Also, no deal of the Angel. Big sad. It's only $5. Well, you missed my joke. It was at the start of the stream. But oh boy, was it a hoot. Ah, damn it. Dang, you strong metal. Yeah, it's pretty pretty powerful build I'm doing here right now. Could use some more tier ups. I might try the beast fight if I get some more tiers. That would be pretty nifty. My headcanon is the head writer just likes incest hentai. Oh. Oops. Is there a Hawkeye series coming? Is it pre or post Endgame? I have no idea. Is there? Do you know that, Mutely?
No, what? Sorry.
If there's a Hawkeye series coming or not?
Yeah, that's the next show after Loki.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, there you go.
It's non-stop, and they're all gonna be fucking terrible.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, and apparently Loki and Mobius are like super best friends now after they only saw eye to eye for like 15 minutes. They like have a big hug before they all separate. And the show did not earn that at all. Let's see. I still don't know what Mobius is gonna do now. Because he went back to the TVA, right? That was the idea. And he says, "I'm gonna burn it to the ground." It's like, what are you gonna do on your own? You're like you're just a guy. Like, you're actually just a normal guy. You can't do anything special. You're gonna get a prune stick and just prune them all to the end of time. What are we doing? I don't understand. Because I'm pretty sure we won't be focusing on that at all. I won't be surprised if he's in the in the next episode at all. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to whatever the place is they're going for. So I have no idea what the plan with them is. If Owen Wilson is ever going to be back, if he's going to be in season 2. I have no clue. There's so many questions. The more this goes on, the more questions arrive. So, yeah. Now see Tomorrow War. How dumb are we talking here? Very dumb. Very, very, very dumb. Big old Dumbleheimers. Can't wait to watch a show about Hawkeye. It was just an Arrow, but with bigger budget. Good to have my really long question. Well, get wrecked. Wonder what method they'll use to destroy Hawkeye. Flannerization, lowering his IQ, becomes a villain, does an extremely morally reprehensible choice that isn't acknowledged in the narrative. The choices are endless.
That's the one I'm gonna bet on.
Yeah, because they like to do this one a lot.
Big fan.
And then they go like, "Can't you see how much they sacrificed?" Yes, and
You know how much I sacrificed?
sacrificed.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Rumor has it his daughter will become the new Hawkeye. Okay. I'm sure they have a very good reason for that. Except it's being his daughter. Her being his daughter. What's a heart? Okay, shot. The Bullshit War is a great movie. I'm done with EVIP. You guys suck. I know, right? Can you think of anything else in Loki that we haven't addressed yet? I don't know. Mobius. Yeah, Loki just our Loki. You probably should specify that. I think he's just doing enchanting too because Sylvie said so. So it obviously works.
Yeah, metal.
Yes.
Fucking. There's an interrogation. I could call it that. Maybe that's a bit excessive in Black Widow.
Yes.
To make use of Black Widow's abilities. And I am thinking about that scene, and I decided to watch the Avengers one that she does with Loki, and Writing is dead. The comparison of quality is insane.
Writing is dead. Good God.
Hate old Joss Whedon all you want. He fucking wrote a banger movie in Avengers.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, yeah. I can't really think of anything else in Loki right now to address. Do you have another thing?
Oh, well, I'm a little bit distracted. I am doing some type-reading right now.
That's racist. I think that's like the main things. Maybe Chad has something to bring up. Go ahead, Chad. Impress me with your knowledge. So I take it Black Widow hasn't managed to escape her movie unscathed. I'm sure she hasn't. I would be. Okay. Ow. Wait, didn't I break the donation machine already? But just as some sexual allegedly, so his movies are bad. Yeah. Writing had its chance. Can save toilet paper by simply using both sides. Sure. What MauLer did think to a woman once, allegedly. Gosh, you can't stop separating the artist from the art. Yeah. Oh boy. Hey, Jorbs thinks of the 5 Eurotisms. Loki says no chromo to Sylvie. Anyway, I love Bioshock Remastered. It only crashed on me and deleted my save again, and I have to restart for Frolic because it lowered the difficulty. So great, love doing Forest progress again. Yeah, I have no idea why this happens to you. I don't even know why. I've never seen that problem ever. Here's one thing you missed in Loki Metal. When they were fighting Goliath Smoke Monster and it was charging Chad, Richard, Eager, and Loki, you could in the distance imagine 4 balls on the edge of a cliff. Can't believe you missed this major detail. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Good old 4 balls on the edge of a cliff. They sent time to the end of time. I know, right? I meme repository, how you doing? You wanna hop in, you mad lad, or you gonna go to bed? Yeah. Alrighty. There we go. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
I just got a double dosage of quality tonight. I saw Black Widow,
Ooh.
and then I got to come home to watch Loki.
Hell yeah.
So good. Kill me.
I haven't seen Black Widow yet. I might watch it later tonight and get drunk.
I don't think you can. It's only. I don't think it's on streaming yet.
Oh. Oh no. Unlucky
Oh, no.
me. Guess I only have to get drunk. Yeah, what did you think of Loki Beam? It was fantastic, isn't it?
I was a half of it. I was just screaming, "Do not touch each other," and the other half, my brain was melting, trying to figure out how anything does ever.
You think it's not perfect that they sent time to the end of time to make a shark, a time shark, eat the time things?
And I also refuse to believe that if every single timeline in the multiverse is being diverted to one point in time, that no one out of all the magic users in the MCU did not try to enchant that thing before now.
No,
Oh,
they just
this is the thing. When you have
angry.
infinite timelines and opportunities, she's still the only girl that's ever happened.
Yeah, that seems weird. That seems really weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because they showed like a Hulk Loki or something.
But
As
the way they've
well.
explained it is that all of time is always happening in real time. That's how they seem to think. Like, nothing's in stone.
Yeah.
How does that make any sense? How does that work? I don't understand. Like, you have Loki fighting Thor in Thor 1, and they're all watching that like, huh, and then they go, oh, we gotta go prune female Loki. You're like, what? You're like, how is that happening? And you're like, what?
How are any of those Lokis able, like, so like old man, sort of classic old man Richard E. Grant Loki is a Loki that doesn't use knives, so I feel like that's already something that should have been pruned much earlier than he was.
Yep. Unless he
and
decided
then,
to... No, yeah, because he said that's how he escaped Thanos.
yeah.
By the way, did you like that he said he escaped using his illusions when his illusions have a green outline?
Yep, that was nice. That was
Because
very
Thanos
nice.
was too retarded. He was like, well, this is the real one, I'm sure of it.
Maybe that Thanos had the Thanos copter. I don't know.
Dude, people are gonna be so wet about this Thanos copter.
Oh, they're gonna
Yeah.
wet dream over that shit.
Yeah. I'm only aware of it because I saw it in the Deadpool comic. That's where I saw it. Yeah.
I briefly went, oh, look, the meme, and then I immediately went back to being miserable. That was my...
Yeah. What if Infinity War Thanos was sent there? Oh boy. I mean, they had Titans apparently, the TVA, which I don't believe because they suck. There's no way they can handle a fucking Titan. Fuck that shit.
A 9-year-old stamped on a guard's foot and was able to elude them. And the thing is, and the best part is, she was able to elude them before she discovered the apocalypse trick.
Yes.
Remember, she said that she had eluded them before that.
Yeah, she was able to run for a whole time until she found that out. It's like, okay. Did you hear that apparently the writer said that it's the time travel is airtight or is cannot be
You know, it's
scrutinized
funny,
or something?
I was actually literally about to mention that. I was actually about to make that exact comment.
Yeah, someone wrote that in chat earlier. It's like, wow, that's some displaced confidence right
Yeah.
there.
Oh, it goes further than that. I think the direct quote was, "Oh, we made sure the writing was airtight so no one could nitpick the show." And it's just like, oh boy.
Well, you better try again.
Oh, you know, you got one episode to fix.
Yeah, this episode might be 5 hours long. You don't know.
Oh, it needs to be like a novel, like a novel length script.
Yeah. Oh, this. Oh, okay. Fuck it. I'm just gonna walk through. So you just don't believe in magic in a young girl's heart. Yeah, she just
The music
taught
and freedom
us.
whenever it starts.
Sorry?
The music and freedom whenever it starts. Yes, it's magic. When the music is grooving, it makes me feel happy, like an old-time movie.
Did you like when he explicitly basically said that he is not the Loki that everyone knows anymore, and now that he's a Goodman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was the best dialogue I had heard since the last time Loki spoke.
So, now you haven't seen Buffy or Angel, right? Meme.
I need to. It's
No, don't worry about it. Like, the reason I'm bringing this up is that the comparison. So Loki tells you explicitly in the show, "I have changed. I no longer value X. I value Y." You're like, okay, all right,
Yep.
yeah, I get. I'm convinced. What's neat in Buffy and Angel is they are like the quintessential examples I have for some of the greatest character arcs in TV history. And the way it happens whenever I watch the show with anybody is we have character X, and just they are chipped away every single episode until, you know, 3 or 4 seasons later, I'm like, do you remember what they were like in season 1? And the person goes, oh shit, yeah, they were completely different. What the fuck? And you're like, yeah, because you follow them along a very slow journey into a completely different person through all the events they go through. This show was like, hey, Loki, watch some TV for a bit. Cool. Okay, now you're good.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah, because that's. Could you imagine getting a greatest hits reel of your entire life? I think that would be an existential crisis.
Yeah, we'd be shell shocked for sure. Hey Shadow, thanks for the
Nor would you believe it. You'd be like, nah.
No.
I like it because I was talking to Stitch about that. He was like, well, they're the Time People. Why wouldn't he believe them? I was like, why would he believe them? Like, what do you mean? There's no reason to believe what they're saying. They specifically told him he's needed to catch a Loki. It would benefit them to lie to him. Like, why would you ever assume that it's the truth? He's the god of mischief, for Christ's sake. Like,
yeah, but unfortunately, he's a fucking idiot in this show.
Practically the god of lying, and he's like, I'm not sure if you're telling the truth, though.
No, you're the god of lying.
And then he lies to Mobius like, you almost got me there. It's like, oh, okay. I guess he's still...
And this is the Loki at, like, the height of his villainy as well. So...
Right, I tend to forget that.
It's funny you say that.
I tend to forget that, yeah.
Currently rewatching his top tier scene in all of the MCU. That image should be enough.
Oh yes, I rewatched all of Avengers today actually, so that's good timing.
Fucking holds up. It's
yep.
And the scene with him and Natasha is especially relevant now after Black Widow.
Oh yes.
Do you remember her interrogation scene with Dreykov? I say interrogation. It's
it's a scene apparently.
That happened. I was falling asleep during Black Widow. I really was.
No.
Big sad.
She fucking. She fucking. Oh, are we talking Black Widow spoilers, or is the chat? Or is the chat?
No, we'll have to wait for that. Most people haven't had a chance to see the movie whatsoever.
Okay. That's it.
I say most, like literally fucking. I would say everyone in the audience hasn't seen it except maybe 1 or 2 people. Even if we were streaming to thousands right now.
Yes. I'll keep it mum for now, but let's just say that a certain plot point that you told me about is actually even worse now that I've seen it with full context. So.
Oh, do you want to DM me? I'm curious what you mean.
Okay. So I'll type it.
Oh, I feel like I know what you're talking.
VT, thanks for the €5.
You talking about Splat?
Yeah, a little bit.
By the way, I don't intend to watch Black Widow. How was it? Well, as you can hear from this conversation between those two, you can probably guess it's not very good.
Yeah, wait either a couple days when we go on a random stream and talk about it, or wait until the 17th. That'll be when the EFAP on it will be, probably.
Well, there you go. Neat. I'll be watching Black Widow at some point.
Yes. You should be forced to.
Oh no. Every time! Moment everyone believed Mysterio was a dimensional traveler. Oh yeah. Citizen Smart when it comes to media takes, give Doku an F, shaking my head. I don't know. It's funny how such original stance was. It will be expanded and fixed in the next episodes, and now that he doesn't like the other episodes, he still says the first is really good. Oh boy. You're all just whamming hating. So, oh, by the way, Odin, I tried 2 of your recipes so far. The Long Island iced tea, very good, and the Long Island lemonade, very good as well. I'm gonna try more, probably tomorrow. Yeah, good stuff. So Loki takes place after First Avengers. When do we see him next? Thor 2? How does that fit in? I mean, this Loki is from a different timeline than the MCU timeline, right? Like the MCU timeline we follow?
I assume they went to the end of that timeline, which is apparently a green field with a giant shark on it.
No. The question is, so Loki takes place after First Avengers. When do we see him next? Thor 2? How does that fit in? That was the question. I'm just trying to figure out what to...
Wait, why would they say we see him next at Thor 2?
I know, that's why I'm trying to figure this out.
I think... I don't know, have they not seen the movies? So, this isn't Avengers Loki, our Avengers Loki. Like, our Avengers Loki ended up in Thor 2. This Avengers Loki is like a duplicate that was taken from a clip timeline.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a duplicate of the Loki in Avengers.
Yeah,
But he's
right.
not a very good duplicate. He's clearly fucking broken.
Yeah.
TVA ever maybe when they step through the rectangles, it saps your brain just a little bit each time.
Just get the tisms. I'm trying to get my hands on screwball whiskey, but no luck. Oh. Oh shit.
I feel like, and without going into spoilers, I think the best part about Black Widow, well, not the best part about Black Widow as a film, but the best part about my viewing experience is that I'm pretty sure there's a shit ton of flaws that I missed, just because I was barely conscious throughout a lot of it because it was so dull. But even with that perception, I was still not having a good time.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, yeah, I was still seeing issues left, right, and center. Plot armor, a lot of it.
Yeah, when she wakes up after she pruned herself. And immediately the car she's in gets blasted by dimensional tism shark boy. I don't know. Goliath.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And on top of that, she gets captured, gets saved by Mobius, who just happens to ride around in a car that he found with a key in it, apparently, as well. So, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Playing Bloodborne, got ass blasted by Lady Maria, fun times. Also high metal. Hello! Yeah, that sounds like the Bloodborne experience right there.
Yeah, like, shouldn't that, if that description of the end of time being the place where all timelines converge is accurate, shouldn't it just look like, you know, the ending to Spider-Verse where all of these different things are like overlapping and crossing into each other eternally, like constantly? Because there's a lot of universes in the multiverse, my dude.
Oh, yes.
A lot of things.
Yeah, also there should
There's a few things.
yeah, there also should be like I don't know, cities and thousands of billions of people running around here, not only Lokis. Like even if that alive cloud eats the things, there's no way he's gonna eat all of it. Not at this amount of time. I mean, it's endless time basically. There should be like all these things happening right now. It's insane. Makes no sense.
Well, I was questioning why there weren't whole civilizations there. I mean,
yeah,
think about it. There's gonna be like 50 Gordon Ramsays running around. They're gonna have the best catering down there. You got like 40 Einsteins figuring shit out.
Yeah, it's quite the weird thing. But you only see like this fucking warship, the fucking cruiser, the battle cruiser, just gets dropped in there and starts shooting. Like, at least that one had people on it, but where's all the other people? Also, as big as this should be like infinitely long. This plane of existence, the end of time. Like, there's no way.
Yeah.
How does it end? It's not a planet. Like, it can't be a planet, right?
I'm
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that.
Meme, it's airtight. Did you hear?
Look, I'll take his word for it. I'm sure if you engage in fifth dimensional thinking, it all makes sense. But I've not yet grown my next two dimensions, so I've got to make do.
Need to get on that.
What I have. Yeah.
Shario, thanks for the $20. The Tomorrow War was painful to watch. You are correct. That movie was terrible. We watched that yesterday. It was very bad.
Well, I'm only hearing glowing things from you people.
It's glowingly bad. Yeah, let's go with that. Shouldn't all the prune timelines be dropping at the end of time at the same time? There should be constantly
Yes.
things happening. There should be chaos.
Oh fuck, that's right. But that's because Loki gets dropped into a later point in time than the other ones. But if they're shouldn't they all be dropping in at the same time? Meaning that it would just be one big clusterfuck of things. Why wouldn't they do that? That would ensure everything would die. Why?
Yeah.
Fucking TVA.
It's great. It's great. It's really good. It's airtight. I can't believe he said that.
Oh, big words.
Big words. Yeah, very big words. It's been a while since a movie made me wish for the end of the world. Dear Lord, I hate time travel. Always retarded. Yeah, time travel is just stop. Just don't do it. Or think really, really carefully about it. Definitely don't do it like in a Tomorrow War, because they don't even establish what kind of time travel they do.
Like, first, you need to, like, be able to handle cause and effect in a linear direction.
Oh, that's already who. Jabradel, thanks to the 2 months. I officially think Loki is more broken at this point than Crisis and Infinitisms. I never thought it would be possible. Not sure. Crisis and Infinitisms breaks time and space. It's like a special kind of broken. Like, Crisis and Infinitism is a really, really, really low bar. So I don't think I'm quite as far yet, because there's some things in there that are quite enjoyable at least. Like the classic Loki, for example. There's already more things to enjoy than in Infinite Crisis.
I did enjoy, like, on a very superficial level, that the most powerful Loki dresses like that.
Yeah, the classic Loki. Yeah, can't wait for the last episode next week. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so fucking good.
I wonder
wouldn't it be great-
what is gonna be in there. Do you have a clue what it could be? Like, you know the comics. They do something. We'll do something from the comics. Is there even anything that compares what they're doing here?
I'm more on the DC side than Marvel, but everything
Oh,
I've
right.
heard about the TVA, like people, because I did a Loki stream for the first episode, and everyone like told me about the TVA and the comics sounded so much better than in the show. Like it was much less. It was more like they were, it sounded like it was more the traditional idea of time police, which is free will determine the timeline up until a certain point, and then they invented time travel, and they had to form an organization to police the timeline to stop it from people from doing bad things to it. And the court system sounded like, I forget the details, but I remember the court system sounded like it made more sense. I don't remember. Part of me wants to say there was a jury composed of different people throughout history, which sounds like an awesome idea. But I need to double check that, because it's been a while since I did that stream. But it seems like they've just gone off the rails. So even if I knew the comics, it doesn't sound like I would be able to give input.
Yeah. Fair enough. Sounds like they're doing the complete opposite, because in this one the TVA wants the one timeline to be sacred, or whoever is behind the TVA, because apparently the TVA is just a facade of some kind. Who knows?
Yeah.
You think they're actually gonna just do that one is like an evil Loki, like a super evil Loki who figured this all out?
Possibly. I think there's going to be super multiversal incest, as they keep implying, and I keep crawling out of my skin. Like, is it incest or is it masturbation? I just, genetically, I think it would be a sister thing, just separated by dimensions. These are the questions that keep me up at night.
Yeah, I agree. I'm fairly sure it's masturbation. What? A metal stream that actually talks about Loki when it's in the stream title? Hey, okay. You're early this time. Last time we already talked about it. Oh, well, I did, because I was alone on that one. Oh boy. Hey man, a fuck is a fuck, cosmic incest or not.
Oh.
Yeah. It's I had something on my mind just now, so.
Loki is going to introduce a new hentai tag if it doesn't already exist. Closest comparison would be a clone with a switched out chromosome. Yeah, that would be. Ooh.
Self-cest already exists. No, I would say I would be surprised, but, you know, I've been on the internet for a while. Did MauLer fall asleep? Yes.
Hold typing, you fuck!
Hasn't talked for 5 minutes and he fell asleep immediately.
Exactly.
Hmm. Die.
Ooh. I think we are just officially at a point where there is no concept, either simple or complicated, that most modern day Hollywood writers can handle.
Yeah.
At least not on the current infrastructure.
Peas, thanks for the 5 bits. Did you watch Stowaway 2021? Really good writing and characters. I don't even know what that is. No. Any one of you two know that one?
Which one was it again?
Stowaway.
I don't think so.
But guys, after Loki, we're gonna get Spider-Man 3, which also deals with multiverse. But hey, at least Doctor Strange 2 will be good, right? It's gonna have Scarlet Witch and deal with the multiverse. Oh, fuck's sake.
You know, maybe it would be a little less broken if they would just hire not the first person who came in the door. Maybe if they had standards for their hiring policy.
Mortal, imagine a big buff metal commander comes through a portal and loops up them cheeks real good and proceeds to take your booty virginity for a solid 30 minutes. I think you described that encounter as a masturbate. No, that's rape. That's something completely different. Just stop watching MCU. If it only would be that easy. I mean, it kind of is, but where would we go if we wouldn't watch that shit?
You know, it's an excellent study in a universe that was relatively functional,
Yeah.
turning into something extremely not functional.
It's quite impressive, actually.
Yes. In a way, it kind of hurts more than the DCEU because the DCEU was like a non-starter to begin with, while the MCU, you know, had some duds, but also had some very strong stuff, and now it's just all shit. Oh, fuck.
I have more more hope for the DC movies that are coming out now than anything that Marvel is gonna shit in our laps.
Yep.
meme should apply for Marvel and basically decanon all of Phase 4 and go back to the drawing board. Having watched Primer, the best time travel movie, then watching Loki and Tomorrow War makes me want to commit die. I like how everyone has like a time travel movie where they say, this is the best time travel movie. Like, okay.
You see, I'm not inherently against time travel. I just don't trust anyone in Hollywood to do it right, because they can't even do basic things right at the moment. So let alone trying to do something as insanely complicated as trying to figure out the rules for a time travel story. Just...
Yeah, if the writers you have can't even comprehend the basic concept of a normal movie, why would you go this far?
Yeah, because as Black Widow has demonstrated for me tonight, you don't need to have, time travel and all of that to have a broken premise. You just gotta.
You can
really
be shit
bad.
and spend not as much money on it. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's so good.
God, I hate this room. It's so boring. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, this is already full. Oh shit, I always forget this makes you super big. Fuck. I mean, I'm looking to get the donation machine full of coins, and it's already at the limit for now. So just pick up these items, because why not?
Yeah.
Best time travel movie is The Sims 3 DLC. See, I can agree with that. I hate time travel, period. Don't add me. Huh? Let me see if there's something I can ask you meme about Loki in my notes that I found funny.
Oh, cool.
Because
cool.
I already took notes on all the episodes. Because I watched all 4 of them last week in a row. It was pain.
My God, man, that's known to kill people.
Oh yeah, how did you like that they just fixed all the branch timelines that Sylvie bombed? She bombed the sacred timeline.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh.
And all these Nexus events happen, and they always go fucking nuts. Like, oh shit, there's so much happening, and then they just resolve it off camera, in between episodes.
Yeah, because we need to spend so much time, developing Loki's bisexuality and incestuous relationship with himself. Fuck the multiverse spring or whatever could be done with that. But not that I expected them to do it well, but you could have done it, committed to what you were. Oh, I was so annoyed. Fucking Loki allows himself to get drunk even though he doesn't trust his female self, but allows himself to be compromised.
Loki's a fucking idiot in the show. It's baffling. Because when I first saw it, my first reaction was, oh, this is just him being a douche. He probably just can't get drunk even. He's just having some fun. But no, he is actually drunk, and then he gets yeeted out by some weird guard on the train. I was like, wow, you're a god. It shouldn't happen to you. You have all your powers right now, and you just get thrown out of the window. It's like, okay.
Remember how he survived getting slammed repeatedly by the Hulk? Remember how he lifted Tony with one hand and threw him out the window with insane velocity? Remember all the god things he could do?
Yeah. Would have been really useful if he would have used this strong telekinesis he has in the show against the Hulk when he got slammed. Wouldn't that be something crazy?
That would have been nice.
Because that was a big ass tower he lifted there and just threw it on the other side.
Yeah, that was something that someone needed to point out to me later, because I was so done and mentally checked out by that finale. I didn't even register that he was the one who lifted the tower off of himself. I was just like, what is happening? Oh, okay, yeah, sure, why? Yeah, and then later on it was just like, oh fuck, that's even more broken. Fuck.
Got a lot of the rings questions for you all. All right. During the Battle of Pelennor Fields, there are no non-Nazgul who are present for a brief 2-minute attack. Then 8 of them disappear completely for the rest of the battle, even though they are super effective. Where did the other 8 of them go? I don't know.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh, I mean, again, I haven't seen those movies in forever, so I'm not even completely sure what is happening at all.
I've got to rewatch them myself.
Yeah,
I have not. I watched them when I was a teenager. I haven't rewatched them fully since.
I did watch them multiple times, but it's always like years in between. So I have a hard time, especially with the super extended cut. It's like a lot of content to remember.
Oh yes. And I think with me, I didn't get into like Tolkien, like high fantasy stuff until I was a little bit older anyway. Because I was much more the science fiction person when I was younger. So
nice
that's
double
why
tap.
I need to rewatch them.
Yeah, I know where they went. I can't really reference it, so I'm useless with this question. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did you get it? He's so selfish. He can only love himself. Get it? It's deep, man. I'll tell you that. It's really deep. It's so deep I can barely see it. Also, I still don't understand why they saw the branch when they were horny for each other on that planet that was about to explode, because their rules state that when they get annihilated anyways, there's no timeline to be created. But for some reason that didn't apply then.
Them getting horny creates a nexus.
Yeah.
Them being hornful.
Very Hornenheim.
Yep. It's a deeply uncomfortable show in a, this should just be called the uncomfortable phase, not phase 4. It's phase uncomfortable. Also, Shang-Chi doesn't know what rings are.
Rings? Like normal, just rings in general.
Yeah, because it's called Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings, but the 10 rings are bracelets.
Oh, well. Well, that sucks for them.
It's a very interesting choice. I'm not convinced it's necessary, to tell you the truth.
Stop dying, mortal. Don't you know dying is the easy part? Wait. I actually don't mind dying. I'm mainly doing this to refill my donation machine. Or fill it up in general to get more unlocks.
I want you to say that sentence without any of the context that justified it.
What?
Just go to a hospital and say that exact sentence that you just said.
I
don't
don't
mind dying. I just want to fill up my donation.
I do it every day. But them getting horny would literally alter reality. Sure. If they say, Ryder said it's airtight, so I'll believe you. This episode reminded me of a Disney's A Wrinkle in Time, and in many ways they're the same. Oh boy. I had that power of friendship bullshit that happened at the end of that Loki episode. Well, it's not even friendship, it's a power of love. Because for some reason they're in love, because Loki. They spent a date in a crisis scenario together, so now they love each other. Character development.
Yeah.
Please subscribe.
That's how that works. That's how that works. It's not like, that might be, it's not like there are circumstances where you think you might have feelings for someone because that you're in a difficult circumstance, and then when things calm down, you realize what the fuck was wrong with me. This is like an extreme version of that.
Yeah.
just remember when I was watching episode 3, my girlfriend was next to me, and as soon as they were talking about Loki's sexuality, she just screamed, did they seriously dedicate this entire fucking episode just to reveal that Loki was bisexual?
Well, apparently to the... Someone was important that was in there, apparently. I don't know why. I forgot who it was.
Nothing's important anymore. Time can be put to the end of time.
Wow, you're such a bigot, dude.
They're really trying to outdo predeterminism, aren't they?
Makes sense if you don't think about it. And that's full. Epic. If Loki tells us anything, is that the writers are lonely and only love themselves. Wow, meme, kind of racist. There's an Asian fellow in Kung Fu Hustle who also uses arm rings as a weapon. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, actually.
Well, you know... yeah.
Holy jail is the future. Metal also, I tried Isaac again. Still don't like the controls and it still confuses the F out of me. I like Gungan better, to each their own. Yeah, I mean, if you don't enjoy this game, that's completely fine. I would recommend installing the mod from the Steam Workshop that shows you what the items do before you pick them up. I've done that and that's just... I like it way better that way. Oh, Jesus.
I need to dig up my controller at some point so I can get back into Isaac. I need the controller. I can't do the whole split thing on the keyboard. It's just too clunky for me.
I think a lot of the real good Isaac players have like dedicated YouTube channels to Binding of Isaac. They use keyboard instead of controller.
Yeah, they do. I could never wrap my brain around it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like an actual, it's just preference or something. I don't know, because I like it on controller.
Yeah,
I probably prefer it on controller. I don't know.
Yeah, I think what probably happened is a lot of them played the OG Binding of Isaac, which didn't have controller support, so they just got accustomed to it.
That could be, yeah, that makes sense. That fucking fly snapped the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Drunk Loki reminds me of how Plagueis died in the EU. Oh, Plague-wise. Drank so much that Palpatine took advantage and killed him through a combination of Force Lightning and choke. Okay. Is MauLer happy? Safe? Is he alright? I'm sure he's fine.
So even the Plagueis thing is more justified because that was after like 30 years of apprenticeship and Plagueis had to sleep eventually anyway.
Oi. No. Is MauLer dead? Yes, he was. First he was asleep and now he died.
Bang!
Force lightning.
It'll all make sense in the weeks to come, you mewling quims.
Quims? That's kind of fucked up.
That means vagina.
What the fuck? A golden bomb?
Oh my goodness me.
A golden troll bomb? I didn't even know that's a thing that can happen.
It seems to be immortal.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ah, see, I used it to my advantage.
Ah, yeah. You know, once you get over the shock value, it's actually, you know, kind of nifty.
Oh shit, it's still here. Oh, good. The wafer was normally a top tier item that doesn't work with this character. Wafer normally halves your damage, but that's all. You get 2 hits with the Tainted Keeper. That's all you get. Unless you have Holy Mantle, then you get a 3rd one.
D6 would go a long way right now.
Mm-hmm. Mule my quim daddy, uwu. Ew. The lesson
I
we should
just
all take
thoroughly
from
enjoy-
today is King Shark is a shark. Yes,
that is true.
that is very true. That
I do
bomb
like
is still going
that
wild.
Joss Whedon basically managed to sneak Loki calling Black Widow a fucking cunt into Avengers.
I have immense appreciation for that scene. Seriously,
Yes, it is.
it does so
a
much for
lot.
Loki and for Natasha.
It really does.
If you're so typing on me, read us the last sentence you wrote. Hmm.
Okay. Loki's completed his interrogation and struck Natasha in her heart, scarring her for a potentially long time, giving him the satisfaction he wanted from the outset. That was the last thing I wrote.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. So you're telling me it's an unbridled praise for Avengers?
Yeah, that's totally what I'm writing.
Yeah.
I think you're fucking lying. Weed knows how to write dialogue in a story. Mm-hmm. Have you seen the Ghost Shark movie, where Ghost Shark can appear and eat people from any source of water? I don't, but that sounds kind of funny.
Whedon is often imitated, but rarely replicated.
Big sentence, my boy.
Yeah.
It ain't good for storytelling that he won't be working anymore.
No.
Mm-hmm. We need Chris Stuckman to save us all.
Ah,
Oh, and here's my non-spoiler review of sister character. I didn't like her.
Misogynist.
I didn't like any of the new characters, honestly. I was just thoroughly annoyed throughout the entire
It seems to be a pattern these days with everything new. Just like, this is annoying and shit. Just make it stop.
Yep.
No Metal is the liar on this stream. Everybody knows that. It's very well documented. That's lies. That is lies. Right. I don't know what any of these items are. Fuck it. Got a wooden spoon and a sharp key. Epic. And Joe gave Black Widow an 8, so does that translate to a 4? Probably more like a 2. Or a 3. If I'm being generous.
It doesn't break the universe on a cosmic level, and that's about the extent of my praise.
Yeah, I guess. Why can one variant hide in a catastrophe but two creates a branch? Yeah, that's what I said earlier. They got horny for each other and then that creates a branch, even though they were about to be annihilated, so it doesn't even matter. Unless I guess that branch would have reached that red line before they got teleported out or something. I don't know. I don't know what happens. I don't understand. I do not understand. I get the feeling this script isn't really airtight, as the writer said. I think he might be wrong on that. That's just a suggestion. An idea. Always with the breaking the universe criticism. Could you just enjoy the airtight logic of the films and TV shows? Gosh. No, we need to
when
hate.
it's airtight.
That's racist. That's all I got. I don't know. Racism. Oh yeah. I would like to make the writer airtight. Oh no.
I think someone earlier said it was so airtight it suffocated itself.
Yeah, I can agree with that. That makes a lot of sense.
Loki writer claps hands. I'm a retard.
Sucks the villain in Black Widow is wasted on her and superheroes. The villain interacts with super beings better, IMO, and with Deadpool. Oh yeah, Deadpool was a thing. Kinda. Guess Deadpool is like not really canon. It's just like a thing.
Apparently Deadpool 3 will be in Phase 5, so look forward to that.
Yeah.
Bye.
Cool. That boss is not making any sounds. It's kind of weird. Take your stanky floating balls back.
That is some kind of ism.
Yes. Take the pills, you chicken. No! I wanna.
Also, I don't know if I'm alone on this, but it felt the sandwiching of this in between Civil War and Infinity War just felt
Stop right
very...
there, buddy. They sandwiched this between Civil War and Civil War.
Excuse me?
It happens
beg
within the timeline. They haven't even saved the people from the raft yet by the end of the film, which is in Civil War.
Huh.
Oh, I remember that line. I thought they'd made a mistake of some
They
kind.
definitely made mistakes.
Oh, that's where my brain went. It's just like, surely these characters must be mistaken.
They're just confused. This can't be real. Would you kindly ask MauLer for me if he knows what a WOG is?
It's like isn't that like a slur?
I legit don't know. I've never heard that. Or just walk, I guess.
Whenever they ask stuff like this, I'm always more like, I think they're tricking us. Like they want us to do something. So it's like, you have Google and you chose not to use it. So what are you doing? What's up?
I just learned it from an Australian. Oh, okay.
Google it.
I'm really appreciative of Superman the movie. It taught me how to spell.
Wait.
It taught me there was only one P in one word.
P.
Oh, I should probably add a word to that sentence I just said.
Can't wait to call sexist again, thanks to Black Widow. Yeah, can't wait. It's gonna be great. Meme already came. Just thinking about getting called a misogynist again, or sexist.
Bring it on.
Badum bum badum bum. Spiders! Oh no! You mean free coins? Yes. So, who wants to talk about Tomorrow War? The fucking fantastic movie we watched yesterday. It was so good.
That's the one I haven't seen.
Oh, don't.
You're getting me curious enough to give it a hate watch.
It's quite the ride. It is quite the ride. Me wants to get horny to destroy the current timeline of bad media. That's something to get horny about, I agree.
Yes. You know?
Is it fun to hate or is it just bad? It's definitely entertaining bad, but man, it has really bad editing.
Oh no.
Like sometimes it feels like there's scenes missing. It's really odd.
Did Snyder edit it?
I don't think so. I'll talk about Snyder. Apparently, the prequel to Army of the Dead is coming to Netflix soon.
The sheer amount of content that has been greenlit for that universe. I'm fucking choking on my words saying that. You've got an animated series, an anime, and a prequel all in production.
Yay. Content. Whoa!
Maybe one of them will actually show the fall of Las Vegas and not just skip past it.
30 years of knowledge gives nothing to the past for them to use. That's grandma of to die. Yeah. Oh god, it's so funny. So it all starts with people from the future. Oh yeah, spoilers if you care. Just put that out there if you couldn't tell by the title. But as I know, nobody reads Twitch titles, so I'm just gonna put that out there. All the people who are in this Tomorrow War, or like some of them, I guess, come to the past, to our present, I guess, would be the thing, to tell everyone, yo, there's like aliens and shit, so we need people to fight for us because we're about to lose, like we're not gonna exist anymore. Somehow they did this on a football field while they were playing football or soccer, whatever it is for you. I don't really care how you call it. I'm just making sure you know what I mean. And yeah, they all just appear and just start, we need your help. And for some reason, everybody hears them in the stadium. And for some reason, they all come armed as well. So it looks like a terrorist attack and everyone is going fucking, it's just going panic mode. Obviously, they're trying to leave the stadium. But apparently there was enough for everything to happen. So we get a little highlight reel where they already, everything is just going to shit already in the present timeline. Like, oh shit, we're all gonna die in like 30 years, so we're just all gonna riot and go crazy and everything is bad. So now they obviously need to get all those soldiers ready, I guess. And you would assume, oh, there's probably just a lot of people that's gonna volunteer, right? No, they're just gonna grab people and test them with a machine that you put your arm in it, and you have like a little headband thingy going on, and they test you somehow with this magic machine. I don't know if we built this in the present or if they somehow brought it back from the past, from the future. I don't know. Doesn't matter to the movie, at least. And I think the prerequisite for you being ready is you had to die before the war started. I guess the idea is that that this prevents a time paradox. I don't think they address it. I could have also missed it because we were 8 people and we were talking over each other a lot. So not entirely sure. But I'm just going on a hunch and say they didn't explain it because I don't think the movie cares. So Chris Pratt gets drafted. He goes to this facility, puts his arm in the machine. They see his death certificate. It's like, you're good. You could go. It's like, I don't want to. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You have to. Pretty much. This is short version. Yeah. And then they hold like a thing in front of his face, like a thing you bite down when you're in pain. It's like, you really want to bite down on this? Like, no. And Chris Pratt, logically, is like, what is happening? What did you see? Am I dying? What was going on? You really want to bite down on this? And he's trying to answer, like, trying to ask all these questions. And then he just gets his arm device fucking nailed into his arm, which is used for the teleportation and everything. Yeah, that's how it all starts. It's good stuff. Good writing. What's that? Can I smoke it? I think so. Yeah. Checks for the death of the people at a certain time. Yeah, exactly. Does Army of the Dead mention that there's other zombies in location in America? Because from what I've seen, the soldiers get attacked by a zombie cargo. So why didn't the soldier zombie go in all different directions and just only city that's quarantined is Las Vegas? I have no idea. That's a question we had while watching it as well. Like, how is it only contained in Vegas? Seems kind of weird. Machine tells you if you have died within the 7 years time for service. Yeah, pretty much. Death certificate and articles in the paper is what I remember on the screen. Yeah, I think the last thing you see is the death certificate of Chris Pratt. The movie sounds retarded. Well, that's because it is. It's really bad. It makes no fucking sense at all. They originally had volunteers, but since only 10% came back and as cripples, they start forcibly drafting people. All right. That's, I mean, not it's much better, but, you know, works somehow. Yeah, so what would happen next? Right, he goes back home. It's like, oh, here, I got drafted. I have the machine thingy. She's like, oh, you guys go to die. That's his wife, by the way. That says that. And oh yeah, there's like some B plot with his dad where he doesn't like his dad because something happened. I didn't really catch what it was because I think we talked over basically all of the conversation. Because I didn't really care. But for some reason, he's able to get rid of these machines on the arm. He has like a box with multiple on them, multiple in them. But then they start arguing. His dad thinks he's Chris Pratt's dad thinks it's like an agent and he's wired, so he spilled some whiskey on his shirt to make sure he's not wired. And then Chris Pratt gets very angry. It's like, nah, fuck you, dad, the mom, the whatever. And then he leaves and he decides to go fight in the Tomorrow War. That's I think that's like the super basic version. And then we get like something that's supposed to be a training montage, I guess. So here's where it gets cloudy in my memory because I didn't catch all the dialogue. I think they were supposed to get like a 7-day training, but then some alarm goes off and they just get deployed immediately. And for some reason, people still wearing like their suits and their shorts and everything. So there's a lot of people that just get teleported through the machine without any armor on. I think it's weird. Yeah, and the best part about it, there's like super old people, fat people that don't look like they would shoot anything. So it's like, wow, I don't know how they're gonna help. Yeah, they're correct that part of the plot relies on them thinking the only way to send information into the future is to time travel. Yeah, that's what I do. they don't put like messages in a bottle and bury them somewhere or whatever. It's really weird. And they try to explain why they can't do multiple time thingies. It's for some reason they can only travel back in time to this one place. So they can only go back between this time machine in the future and this one place they just left. So immediate question is, why didn't you go way further back and prepare like a huge army? It's like, what do you do? Why do you go only 30 years? Why to go 50 years, 60 years, whatever? You can do so much stuff.
No.
You've unlimited time. You have a time machine.
No. You lie.
Yeah. And while they desperately try to explain this, we get to see some of our main characters, I guess. And there's some of them that have already been drafted before, so they went to the future and back already. And we try just to show them as like those badasses, because, oh, they're not even listening. They're having a barbecue on the military base, which nobody cares about for some reason. It's like, okay.
Hey, you.
Yeah, anyway, but then the funniest fucking scene happens, and it's when they get teleported to the future. Oh, it's a hoot. It's so unintentionally funny, but I had a good laugh. So they all line up in this huge hangar bay thingy, whatever it is. Hangly dangler. And they start to get teleported, and they just get teleported. Woo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And all of a sudden, error, something happens. Like, oh shit, abort. So, but most of the people are already teleported. So normally they should have been teleported like a couple of feet off the ground, like 2 or 3 or whatever. Wait, no, wasn't it still like a big number? It was like 3 meters or something. I don't know. So what happens is, for some reason, the system fails and the coordinates get fucked up. So they all get teleported to the future, but they rematerialize is higher than a skyscraper and all fall out of the sky like rain. It's like a rain of human bodies. And it's the funniest fucking scene. Like, they all crash into the fucking floor and they bounce around. They didn't mean this to be funny, but it was hilarious to watch. So 90% of the people die. So your question when you haven't seen this movie is, wait, so how did our guys just all die? Well, here's the really lucky thing. There was a pool on one of the ceilings of the skyscraper. So all the guys we need, they just all land in this pool, which is not even close to deep enough to not die. Well, yeah, that's how Chris Pratt and his company survives. But here's another thing. Not only is this thing not shallow, it's a pool. Like, it's not that deep. He lands in the pool, is underwater, and then someone else falls on him while he's in the pool. So his back should be completely fucked. He should be dead one way or another. But no, he just gets out of the pool, and we're all good to go. And yeah, we can start our little adventure in the future. It's quite a ride. It's quite a ride, I tell you. I'm just getting exhausted just telling this back from memory from yesterday. It's insane. Would the pool be full in the post-apocalyptic future? It's luck. Did you watch this with Rex? Yeah, we watched it with like 8 people yesterday. It was a lot of talking over each other while trying to point out flaws. It was quite funny. There was a hot dog stream 2 hours before, yeah. Who's maintaining it and why? That doesn't matter. No questions, just consume. Chris Pratt.
Time is an illusion.
Exactly.
No. Guess what's premiering today, lads?
Coom.
Bad guess.
I don't know.
What? You don't... What? Well, we're not friends then.
I mean, I really don't know. You didn't tell me what's releasing this week.
How did you know that if you don't know?
EFAP Gaming number 26.
It's a good guess. It's a good guess.
Yeah.
But no.
I mainly guessed that one because that one is a nuts.
Is a bad woman?
No.
Oh.
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 I guess I can say it now that you put it there.
No, it's a secret.
It's probably already on YouTube as a premiere.
No, it's a secret.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm the one person waiting. Yeah.
But metal, if the laws of time aren't followed, why would the laws of physics be followed? Yeah, that would be silly. So they basically wasted 90% of the force they wanted to send out in there. So now it gets weird. I mean, now it gets weird, I say. Funny. So the commanding officer in this timeline calls Chris Pratt. I think his name was Dan, wasn't it? Mutually. I think his name was Dan in the show. Oh, a raid. Chris Pratt's name was Dan in Tomorrow War, I think. Exactly. We call him Chris Pratt. Anyway. Oh yeah, we
his
think
name
it's
was
raid.
Chris for sure.
He gets on comms with her, and she's like, "Oh, I see you're a soldier, so you know things about SAD and military terms. I don't know. I don't know anything about it, so just reciting what they say. Like he knows what to say and how to get people together. I guess that's like the whole explanation you need. So yeah, he just riles everything up, and then she's like, "Yeah, I have a research team here. We just lost most of our things, so yeah, this whole place is going to get bombed. So you better get out of there. But before that, you need to get these vials with stuff in it. So this is now a rescue mission." It's like, oh, so that wouldn't have happened if we had all our force. So I still don't know how this turned into everything. So they go to this building with all the things, and oh, by the way, till now we haven't seen any of the aliens. Like we saw some silhouettes maybe, but that's about it. And oh yeah, I think I don't think I said it where I was. They get like this little montage of training, and I think they tell them there, yeah, you need to aim for the belly and the neck, or the throat, because that's their weak points. And the reason, the funny part is, they use human dummies for this to show them where to shoot, but they never say or tell them or show them how the enemies look. And the reasoning is, oh, they're too scary. If we show this, nobody would volunteer, even though they're not volunteering people anymore at this point. But hey, who am I to judge, right? So yeah, we go through this laboratory or whatever it was. Look for the vials. It's like, oh, we found your team, but they're all dead. They just got all hung up by some alien goop on the ceiling. It's like, yeah, they're all dead. And then commanding officer just says, yeah, just get the vials. I need those absolutely. And then we're gonna go pick you up. So they get the vials. They go out of the laboratory, and all of a sudden, oh shit, we hear things. And they have like they have some people outside, standing guard, to tell them if something happens. Like, yeah, there's something watching us. Blah blah blah. So they go inside. The guys that were watching outside, and he goes to the comms like, we need another exit out. It's like, yeah, go this way through some hallways, whatever. And they go through. They like this thrilling music, and it's so exciting. And all of a sudden, one of them looks up in this stairway they are in. It's like, oh shit, there's aliens up there, like all like the 6, 7. And he looks, and looks and looks. So it didn't seem like they completely noticed yet that there's something down there. So what would your reaction be? It's like, oh, there's aliens, they haven't noticed us. What would your reaction be?
Ah!
Do you not meme?
Ah!
Good choice though.
I would scream because aliens are scary.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess
Something
meme
was
doesn't
playing
want to
in my
answer.
ear. Was it?
What?
What? Oh, sorry. Something was playing in my ears at the same time the question was asked. Repeat the question.
Did you even hear what I was just saying? Like it was.
No, it was really loud music in my editing.
Oh,
there.
good. So yeah. What would you do if you look up a stairwell and you see there's all these aliens up there, or at least one? It didn't properly see you yet, so you can assume it's like, oh, it didn't see us yet. What would your reaction be?
So I see aliens in my stairwell. What do I do?
Yeah, you look up. They're like all the way on top. Like you're going down right now. So you look all the way up. You see them. They're not doing anything. They're not yelling at you. Nothing. You just see them. What would you do?
If they don't, I would. Well, I'd be very confused for starters, but I would probably try to leave them alone and assess the situation. There's a lot of things I wouldn't attack them. Is what I.
Wow, that would be so smart. That's pretty smart. Would you shine a flashlight at them, a really bright one?
No.
Well, then you would have survived the scenario. So Chris Pratt also looks up after the other guy sees them. He looks up like, oh yeah, there's something there. Let me turn on my torch in front of my weapon and shine it right up there, like right in their face. Oh man, I wonder what happens next. They all... Oh yeah, so much death. So many people that die in their group. Oh, it's hilarious. Like he looks up and he just shines that torch right in their face, and they're like, it's like 6 or 7 of them just all come down and start annihilating most of them. So now
the protagonist brain damaged.
They shouldn't be, but you could assume that.
Because I'm getting that vibe from these descriptions.
I don't blame you. Yeah, so now it gets like this whole horror chase thingy because we have these powerful aliens. I mean, we assume they're powerful aliens at least because we don't know anything about them and how they got here and whatnot. But this is the first time we see those aliens, which, to be fair, is a pretty cool alien design. I quite enjoyed the alien design. They look pretty cool. And pretty threatening. So it becomes this really crazy chase scene. They start shooting the aliens, and well, nothing much happens. Like they shoot a lot, but they don't seem to be very intimidated or bothered by it. Unless they shoot them directly into anything. So yeah, into the neck or belly. Remembering this hurts too much. I lived it last night. You get, I would say burr, but you can not kill everyone. Child enemy sick of tired of protects being targeted. Yeah, I know. It's quite the annoyance. I don't even have keys. Why did I do this?
Anyway, I should probably jump out. I am feeling the sleeps come on. But,
yeah, no worries.
Yeah, get out of here.
Whoa.
Okay, fine. Fine. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the future and bring my present with me.
No.
Goodbye.
A present? I love presents. No, give me my present. Yeah, we got this whole chase scene, and I think this was the first time we noticed the weird fucking editing, right? When they...
I remember the editing pissed me off really early. I can't remember where though.
I think the first time I really noticed it badly is when this chase scene happens after they aggravated the aliens in the stairwell. Because it seems like they just teleport all over the place. Oh, by the way, at this time, there's like 6 minutes left until the bombing run happens. So, yeah, there's like a time thing happening. A time thing in a time thing. Yeah, it's like really weird. They run out of the not hospital, or the laboratory, and then they walk over the street, and then they all of a sudden they're in front of a fence, and then they go over the fence, and then they're on some weird bars, and they walk over it, and like the editing doesn't make sense. It feels like there's scenes missing where they went, or they couldn't decide if they want to do a montage or a chase thing. I don't know. It was really distracting for sure. Yeah, then I think 2 of them sacrifice themselves so the other ones can get away. Yeah, and then they just pass through the red smoke where the bombing run is supposed to happen. And yeah, everything gets bombed to shit. They somehow survive, 2 of them, and they get extracted by the military guys from this timeline. And this is how our first action event ends, and it was really, really bad. Metal has a shiny forehead. Yeah, the scare ball is shining on my head. Play Virginians too. Of course he's shiny. He's metal, exactly. Should have had their daughter leave half full glasses of water everywhere. Problem solved. Invite Fring now. I'm pretty sure Fringy is still asleep. It's
He will be asleep for a while.
Was he awake for a long time?
Well, no, it's just he usually gets up around 10 p.m. my time, so it's 4 hours at least.
Yeah, that makes sense. So
I think it's fair to call 4 hours a while. Don't yo.
Xiao. What? I was reading something. Sorry. Okay. Sorry if you already mentioned this. What was the name of the mod for the item descriptions? Hang on. I think I have it written down somewhere. Just go to the workshop, Steam workshop, and look for external item descriptions. They should find it. It should have like an AB plus and rep tag in it before. It means it's Afterbirth plus and Repentance items in there as well, but that's the one you want. Them teleporting or whatever happened there confused the fuck out of me. Yeah, it was awful. It was like really weirdly edited. They've considered that movies are neither good nor bad until you view them, after which they become bad. This is your fault. Oh shit. Have we been making all these movies bad by watching them? Fuck. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't know what powers I had. Could wait for my Australian to return from the sleep. Sadly, she once again stayed up way too late, so I guess she will return around time of the Froggled. I don't believe in bad. Yeah, and then I think they were like all unconscious because they got bombed like danger close, aka they should be dead, pretty much, because it was like very, very close to them. They should be fucked up. Yeah, and then we wake up. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned because it's actually important to what happens next. So he has a daughter. And she gets like kind of angry that he leaves, like, I'm so sad. Blah, 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 blah. And yeah, they establish that she's really smart because she reads, what was it, like just books or encyclopedias or whatever. It's like super lame. Yeah, so I think they wake up in a military base, like an outpost or something. And then one of them says, yeah, Commander wants to talk to you. Go over there. You 2 guys. Oh, yeah. The 2 guys that were already there. No, one of the guys was already in the future. He lost both of his friends in this whole scenario. So he's like, you suck. You didn't do anything. Blah, blah, blah. It's a conflict that takes like 5 minutes or something. No one really cares about that one. And yeah, Commander wants to see you. You other 2, you get redeployed. It's like, oh, okay, so they're gone for now. Which they are. We won't see them until the last chapter of the movie, I guess. So we meet up, and it's the commanding officer, which he was talking to, getting all the information and the missions. And she talks to him, is like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. You've been doing good job, whatever. Thanks for getting the vials. And then another soldier comes around, is like, oh, Colonel so and so. Shit, I forgot his last name. So he says that name, and he is like, oh, I'm not a colonel. And it's like, oh, she's called like I am. That's weird. Where are you from? And she says, same place your people are from. Lo and behold, Forrester. Yeah, Forrester. That's the one. Oh shit! Look at that. It's his fucking daughter. His daughter is the commanding officer here now, and is really smart. And is in charge of all the chemical things that we need to do to get the toxin, as we find out. Yeah, and then you're like, oh shit, it's you, and it's like all emotional and shit, and nobody gives a shit because this movie doesn't give a shit too. I'm very confused. Yeah, so basically, they established earlier in the movie that his daughter is like smart, and she got like super duper smart as well. So she's now commanding officer and also is in charge of the research teams. I say teams. She does everything by herself, at least later in the movie. Yeah, I think. Yeah, they have like this conversation. It's like, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I needed. Apparently, she specifically wanted him there. I think. I don't know if that was actually coincidence or that was her making. It was weird. As I said, this movie gets really confusing, especially with all the time travel. It's like this is a crazy. Man, fuck you, game. I can't use the wafer. Did you tell him to swing away? No. She places the pool there, so that solves that. Ah. It's like Tenet, but it doesn't know it's dumb. I don't know. I don't know if you can compare this to Tenet. I need to rewatch Tenet. It's been too long already. Yeah, and then they go. I think they go to a helicopter, and I think they have a female alien cornered in a hole somewhere, and they try to capture it so they can run tests. Because their plan to defeat those aliens is to make a toxin, which they need blood samples from those aliens. So I think they're raiding a nest. I think it was a nest. It didn't really look like an alien thing. But I'm not sure. It wasn't like a nest of some sorts, and there was a female alien in there that they wanted to catch, or needed to catch to run the stuff. So we get an action scene there, see how fucking amazing she is in fighting too. So she's not only super smart and needs to work on the toxin, but is also like a super capable soldier apparently. So again, we have like a character that's like just super good at everything they need to be good at. Can't have them be kind of good at something. I think Fringy pointed it out in different movies as well. Is she a Mary Sue? I don't think so. I mean, at the end she gets like killed and everything, and she struggles a whole bunch when she fights the alien. Because she definitely needed help to capture that alien. She just helped out, but she was pretty good at it. Like, good soldier. Not a Mary Sue. I wouldn't say. I think Mary Sue is too far. I compare anything to anything, motherfucker. Just watch me. Fine. Yeah, so she tells Chris Pratt to stay in the helicopter and wait for it to come back. Like as a direct order, I think was the whole idea. And He waits in there for a little bit, but then, of course, there comes a swarm of aliens to protect the female alien. Oh, was it the queen? Was it the queen even? I don't know. I think it might have been like the actual queen or something. So yeah, they have like a fight with that queen, trying to capture it. They obviously succeed at the end, and they. Oh yeah, that was really weird. So they put her in like in a cage, like a steel cage, so she can't bite anyone. And the helicopter takes that thing away. But while all this happens, like the swarm of aliens is attacking this operation. So one of the helicopters is like swarmed with aliens at the moment, and gets like downed. But it goes over their heads really closely once, then it comes around and does it again. It was like really odd to see. And yeah, they capture they capture the thing, right. Bring it away, and then they get into a Humvee and drive away from all these aliens. And this is where you see, oh, this 50 cal just mows these fucking aliens down like nothing. And at the latest, this would have been the place where it's like, how the fuck did we lose against these aliens? There's more than 150 cal on this planet. Like, this, like, you can shoot them pretty good. You can fuck them up easily, so it's a big question mark we would have actually lost so hard against these things, because high caliber weapons just kill them with no problems. You can't have a 50 cal mow down aliens and also have America exist. Then Chris fakes out leaving and comes back to save them, and they shoot the alien queen in the head while outrunning a nuke. No, not a nuke. There's no nukes involved in this. So yeah, they drive away with that Humvee, kill some of the aliens, and they end up on the beach. And then they just get out of the Humvee and have a look, just have a conversation, just chilling on the beach, having a convo, where she tells him, oh, here in this timeline, you actually left us, like you got divorced with mom and everything, and then you died in a car accident, and you were super lame here. I was like, oh, well, that's unfortunate. I don't care, because I don't care about these characters, but I'm more concerned about all these aliens that were following you like a minute ago. But the aliens were obviously gone, so we can have this conversation, and I think they get picked up by a helicopter or something, or we just cut to something when they're back in the helicopter. Yeah, with this conversation. So yeah, we just have to hit the emotional buttons here a little bit, just to be sure. And yeah, I think we cut to the super base the human race built, which, man, it had like huge ass walls in the middle of nowhere in the ocean, I think. And it's like, I think 2 tiers of walls to defend themselves against the aliens. And they take this alien female. I think they just called it female. I think it's like the queen or whatever. It doesn't really matter, one way or another. It's Attack on Titan. Yeah, I was actually kind of thinking about Attack on Titan, because it was like multiple walls, but it was way smaller than Attack on Titan wall areas. Was John here mumbling about this queen? No. So yeah, they now have that queen here and can finally take blood samples. And apparently they have to put 180 milligrams of sedatives into that thing every hour. Which is just like, man, that's a lot of stuff. But fine, I'll roll with you there, movie. That's fine. So yeah, they take the blood samples, and we get another montage where she's trying to make the toxin. So, weird part here is she does this all by herself. Like, you would expect there's like a whole team with like lab coats and shit like that. No, it's just her on her own. And that alien queen is next door behind a glass wall or just a glass panel. For some reason, they didn't put it back. They just didn't leave it in the steel cage. They put the queen in shackles and put like a mouth thing on it so it doesn't bite people, I guess. So yeah, we get this montage. She's trying things. It's like, oh, 30% bond, 40%, 60%, 20%. And then they have a conversation, blah, blah, blah. No one cares. And it's like 100%. It's like, oh shit, we did it. Yeah, high fives. And then the obvious thing happens. That female alien wakes up, does a big old yell, wah, and all the aliens come swarming to this place in the water of the works. Yeah, no worries. Catch you later. So now we're getting swarmed by this alien invasion. And oh right, another thing I forgot to mention. They can only be in this time for 7 days. After that, they get teleported away automatically. So we're obviously on the last day here, on the last couple of hours actually. And when they finally finish the toxin, there's maybe like 15 minutes left on his timer. And this is where they start, like this, in this conversation, they start talking about, oh wait, what's the solution, blah, blah, blah. And like, obviously the whole solution is, yeah, you take the toxin back with you into the past and mass produce it, so you can just not have that war happen ever. And then Crispr is like, oh no, I can't leave you here. He's like being a dad, basically. I think personally he could have been a little bit more egoistic here. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. You're good. Thanks. Yeah, they got all the toxin done. They did the thing. High fives all around. And then we get invaded by all these aliens. Then, yeah, they attack the walls. So you would think that their walls have like things that kill the aliens immediately. Like unlimited kill boxes. Apparently they just build big ass walls. They have like weapons on them with soldiers, but there's no electric fences or anything. So all these aliens just swim up to that thing and just crawl over it. Just see a whole guns in the walls. What is this, Normandy? Yeah, pretty much, but more effective by the aliens because they all just crawl up, no problem. Just crawl up. Easy peasy. And then again, we see modern technology doing its thing. And there's like drones with like machine guns on them. I think they're actually like miniguns even. And they mow down hundreds of these aliens. And it's like, how did you lose this hard? There's clearly enough weaponry on this planet to just annihilate everything. But anyway, back to movie reality. Yeah, the queen frees herself from the shackles and everything, or gets freed by the other aliens. She's free after at least, and she starts chasing our main characters. Oh shit, hang on. Ooh. I was looking at the wrong character there. I was looking at the familiar for a sec. Yeah, we get this whole action scene, that's like a little tense. They're surrounded by aliens, and they shoot their way through. The timer on his wristband arm thingy is running out. It's like, oh, I can't leave you here. It's like, yeah, you have to. Then daughter gets spiked by the alien, and she's like, they're like it's like absolute chaos. It's hard to remember what all happened. Like at one point, there's a cruise ship on fire going through the whole fucking base, and just crashes into that rig, and everything explodes. And just like, what is this cruise ship doing here? And why is it burning? Why was that attack? It's like absolute madness. Absolute madness. They never absorbed the wisdom of Obi-Wan, used the high ground. Exactly. Actually, they did, but they did a shit job. There's still like something I need to finish. Oh. This sounds like the ending of the movie, right? No, we're not done after this. This is the best part. Yeah, I got this whole big-ass fight. She's about to fall. She's like hanging off the railing or something, and he tries to get her up. She's like, no, let me go. You need to get this toxin to the past so you can mass produce it, blah, blah. It's like, nah, I can't. There must be another way. It's like, no, you have like 20 seconds left. You're about to be teleported. And yeah, she falls down. He jumps after her and obviously gets teleported while he was falling. I think this is where you said, oh, this was like, this whole movie was based around this one scene.
Well, yeah, Rags.
Or Rag said it.
Yeah. I think.
And yeah, he gets teleported. He face plants in our present, I guess you can call it. And we're back in the present. He's like unconscious, and he has this toxin vial in his hand this whole time. Really lucky, by the way, he didn't break it while he was falling a couple of feet onto the floor. Oh, I'm talking about the Tomorrow War. Just going through the movie. He does it to a group of like 30 of them. Oh, it's probably more. There's like the queen grabbing from below, and then there's like a whole bunch of normal aliens swimming toward her, creating like this mountain of alien. They probably thought this shot was fucking amazing, and they creamed themselves when they shot it. I say shot it when the CGI department made it, I guess. Yeah, so we're back in the present now, and he's like super shell-shocked. What comes next? You're painting a pretty picture. Might have to see this movie. Oh, go for it. It's quite the experience. Time gets erased once he's back in the past, and the toxin gets mass-produced. Well, I don't. Here's the problem. They never establish what kind of time travel they do, or what kind of time they use. So I don't know if this is like a separate timeline, or if this timeline got erased with this. It's really weird. They never really established that. But I guess the timeline is erased because they say, oh, we can't go to the future anymore. Because the time machine on that base got destroyed. So basically that humanity is doomed in that timeline. But now they have the toxin to do it there. Yeah, so I think he gives it to them then, and then they start producing it. There we go. I don't have a key. Shit's fucked, yeah. So this is where the movie basically just rewinds. It feels like it rewinds back to the middle, to the middle portion of the movie again. Because all of a sudden we're like in the present, and yeah, in a previous conversation, he asked like, yeah, where did the aliens even come from? And it basically say, yeah, we don't know where they came from. They just appeared one day. They somehow avoided all satellites and everything, and just appeared somewhere. And then they started with Russia and made their way through the world, basically. And I think back in the present, they started to go like, wait, maybe they were already here. I think they didn't even come from space. and they start going to do some research, and they figure out, oh shit, they've been they've been in the Antarctica for like thousands, if not millions of years, frozen in ice with a crashed spaceship. And then they go to this politician character who says like, "Oh yeah, sure. You just wanna go to the Antarctica through Russian airspace and annoy them basically, just to check out a hunch you had. If that happens, we're just gonna anger the Russians and everything is gonna go to shit long before this war starts." And it's just like, really, this is how you're gonna do it. So now, obviously, we need a way to go check out the Antarctica to see the spaceship, right? So we're forming a team. We get the lads and the lasses back together, the ones that were in the future Tomorrow War. And yeah, we basically we do a team. And this is also the scene where he has to reconnect with his dad. It's like, oh shit. So he goes to his dad. It's like, yo, I need an airplane that goes into Russian airspace and also a pilot. So yeah, I want to come with us and save the world, basically. And somehow he says yes. I don't remember how that happened, but I guess it was like cool enough for him to say yes. Yeah, so the ending is now only. So we're just now reaching the climax of this whole thing. They somehow managed to get a bunch of the toxin that they produced to this, what was this? Loki's horns and that tooth. Like how they surprised that the white spikes didn't fly a spaceship to Earth. Like, no shit, Sherlock, they're like massive dog aliens. I mean, they don't know what kind of technology they had. I mean, I've seen other things where there's like weird dog-shaped aliens flying stuff. But yeah, so they find this. Obviously, they find this spaceship, and this is like another really really weird editing thingy that happens. So they land somewhere in Antarctica. I guess they just find a place to land this huge ship in. Plane. And they go around on their ski bikes or whatever they're called. I actually don't know. I don't fucking know. So the twist was fucked anyway. Yeah. And so they basically just cruise all over this ice block, just looking for anomalies. If you find any, let me know. And the anomaly they find is their displays on their ski bikes. It goes like flickery for a second. It's like, oh, that's weird. Snowmobile, yeah, that's what I was looking for. And they stop there, and then they walk towards something. It's like, oh, I think there's something here. And it felt like there was a scene missing, because all of a sudden there's an explosion, and they found a cave entrance where the spaceship is. So either all of us missed it, or there was just a scene missing where they planted bombs, or they just supercut it to them having planted the bombs. It was really weird. It was really really weird. And then they go in there, find the spaceship. Oldman Papa guy stays outside with comic relief character guy to keep guard. It's like, oh, if anything else than us comes out of there, just shoot it. And they go inside and they find the pilots of the ship, and they look nothing alike. They look nothing like these aliens. It's like, shit, those guys just used these guys, just were doing a transport. The aliens that we're fighting, those are cargo. Like, oh fuck. Also called airship, duh. Shoots the thing and it explodes. It looked a bit like Crater, at least I thought so. Yeah, it does look, but then it just explodes. And I don't know what happened. Also got straight through his compass in the hand, and they all stand around, seen missing for sure. Yeah. Circa. Oh, that's not right. This is a silly in the danger. Yeah. Yeah, so they go in there, and then they find all these white spikes. I think they will call it white spikes, the aliens. Shot speed down to piercing and spectral. Yes. So yeah, they have all this toxin with them. And yeah, they find this room with like 8 of these aliens, I think. Around about 8-ish. And they just start spiking aliens in their sleep. And I think it was like 4? I think 4 of them. Yeah, they did 4 at once. And they just, yeah, this toxin just basically disintegrates the aliens. Yeah, but before they start looking around more, they just start this, and obviously the other aliens, realizing something is wrong, just all wake up. It's like, oh shit, guess we're fucked now. We just possibly doomed mankind because we woke up these aliens with our stupid idea. But then we also see that they've been planting explosives. So the question is now, why did you bother bringing this toxin if your plan was to just fucking blow up this whole spaceship? Because they die to explosions. We've seen that earlier in the movie as well. So I don't know what the fuck the toxin is even about. Again, how did they lose so hard against these aliens? There's so much weaponry on this planet. It's like no way you would lose against them, even if they would appear out of nowhere. Well, yeah, they shoot a bunch of these aliens. Papa Forrester kills a bunch of them. And yeah, one alien escapes. One of them escapes, and oh shit, it's obviously the queen. It's like, ah, nice. Now we can have a super boss fight against the queen. So queen runs away. They start following her footsteps. And yeah, they find it, start shooting it. Right, the father guy starts shooting it, puts a decoy down with his jacket, so the queen attacks the decoy. He starts shooting it in the sides. But apparently this queen has like a better skin than the other ones, so they don't really do that much. So he starts shooting. Chris Pratt comes around just before she's about to kill the dad, and he crashes a snowmobile into her. Like an actual mad person. And we get him and the dad fighting her. And they fight, and at one point Chris Pratt gets a toxin out and puts it in the queen's arm. And it's like, yeah, we saved the day. And all of a sudden, the queen's mom just bit off her own hand. So the toxin can spread through, even though there was a lot of time in between that happening and him putting the needle in there. So I think she should have been fucked anyways. But yeah, we're not done yet. The fight is still going. We start shooting a little bit more, and then Chris Pratt starts fist fighting the queen. Fist fighting the huge alien queen with a fucking knife or something. And oh, good part. The father guy starts shooting her with a desert eagle. So that was definitely fun. AVP per close. He blows load all over her insides. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and then they fight. I think he throws another toxin into her. No, he puts like a toxin into her mouth with his fist, and she bites on it, and then she starts disintegrating. They throw her off a cliff, and the queen splatters on a rock all the way downside, and the day is saved. And that's it. And then they both live. Lame. Yeah, they both live. Oh yeah, the comic book the comedy character just appears again. It's like, oh yeah, that was hard, even though he was just dicking around and wasn't there for all the things. Why do they not fucking start with that? I do not know. Yeah, and then they all happily live ever after, and everything is nice and dandy. And I guess we have a lot of toxin we don't need anymore. And yeah, good shit. Yeah, it's really bad. So many weird decisions. They could have. There's no way those aliens survive for that long to bring the humanity to near extinction. It just doesn't make sense. Because high caliber weaponry works just fine against them, and you can kill them if you shoot them in the belly or the neck, because that's their soft parts, I guess. Yeah, this is how it all ends. This is how it goes down. Yeah, it's quite the experience. A big tank squadron would wipe them in seconds. Yeah, it's so funny because you see these drones with the miniguns on them, and the scenes we see, they probably killed hundreds of them just crawling up the wall.
Helicopter blades killed like 40.
Yeah, the helicopter blade just annihilates a bunch of them too. So yeah, it's just weird to think that there's like any way for them to survive on there for so long, to bring humanity to extinction. I think they said there's like only 500,000 humans left or something. It's like, man, humanity is fucked already. Also, bring back the fucking tech for the time machine. To even if we accept that they could only go back 30 years, bring back the tech you did it with, and just reproduce it in the times where we're not at extinction levels, and have all the resources to build just thousands of them if needed. But for reasons that just doesn't work. Wanna know what's worse? There being another alien race that dropped the dog aliens there leaves the option for a possible second movie. Oh, yeah, right. They didn't even acknowledge that, really. That there's like, oh shit, there's like 2 alien races on this planet. Oh, that crashed on this planet. That's crazy. Yeah, also when they get teleported back to, or into the future, they're really chill about everything that happened. Like, they just all fell out of the sky. And thousands, hundreds of thousands, I don't even know how many got teleported. Look, let's go with hundreds. I don't think it were thousands. Like, so many died right from their eyes. They were falling out of the sky, and they were just like, yep, let's get out of the pool. Let's move on. It's all cool. Like, I'm pretty sure even trained soldiers were like, what the fuck just happened? That is madness. But yeah, so what you're saying is the basic traps from Half-Life 2 could stop these monsters. Rotor plus engine. Yep. Someone Twitter saying that apparently thinking the first episode of Loki is a 1 out of 10 and destroys literally all MCU content before that point is a bad Loki take. I mean, yeah, you can believe that. It's wrong, but, you know. I realized the dog aliens are space emus. Humanity lost to them even though they have technology on their side. In this movie, all of Earth is Australia and the aliens are emus. It all makes sense now. Damn. Yeah, there's lots of things that could be questioned here. Can't believe you get the time off from work and MauLer makes you watch these shit movies. What a terrible friend. I wanted to watch that movie. I would have watched it anyways. Can't even blame Mupri for this one. Solitaire Crestbreath decides to study an alien tooth. Did they find the origin of aliens? You think they would be priority 1 over sending troops to suicide in the future? Yeah, you would think so. You do know about the Emu Wars, right? Yeah. I do. Let's go with this. So I'm getting hungry. I haven't eaten since this morning, I think. Probably order some food in a bit. Yeah, blame Nerdrotic, fucking Gary. Wait, what? Think that you would have better chance of winning the war if you just send information to the past and not men to the future. Yeah. There's like so little information they give you. It's insane. Aw. How they lost 3 wars to the emus. Quite something. Quite something. Oh wow, I did a terrible job dodging this. Maxed out the agility. Yeah. Actually, let me order some food now. It's probably gonna take an hour to arrive anyways. And then I can stream until my food arrives. I'll looking at chat and recommend the movie to MauLer Estate saying watch it with your brain turned off. I think MauLer's tweet explains it pretty well. From last night.
I was on a stream with I think both Gary and Az said you'll like it if you turn your brain off.
Yeah, yeah. What do I want to eat? Do I want pizza? Or do I want Chinese? I don't know.
Or a Chinese pizza.
Delicious. Even with my brain off, I could not enjoy that movie. Yeah, it was... It gets really apparent in this movie when it fucks up. Like, it's not hard to spot at all. Pizza? Pizza doesn't sound too bad. Thai curry sounds good too, though. Damn. Down. My brain's off by default. Like I said, I stopped for like 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah, I can see that. It's not very good, yeah. Go with the Thai curry and some wonton. It's on me. Oh, thank you. Oh man, let me. I never really checked if I can get these things even. Serge, thanks for the Raidenheimers. I appreciate it. If you get pizza, be sure not to get the massive family one. Yeah, I did that by accident last time when I ordered at Pizza Hut. I got like a huge one. That happens when you don't read the thing. Curry. Shut up. Accident. Forget pizza, which Metal took a massive family. What? Kinky. Yes. Especially all for myself. Not delivering today. Well, I guess I have to go with pizza then. Sorry, Cheryl. I get curry next time. Guess I'll get pizza. It's the curry pizza. Pizza Hut near my house had a fire. Oh no. Pizza. I want chimkin on my pizza. Where's the chimkin? Barbecue chimkin with jalapenos? That sounds good to me. Last time I took a walk, took a wrong turn, suddenly found a Pizza Hut and KFC next to each other. Now that's a good day. Döner pizza? Oh yeah, it's good shit. Had that before. Gyros pizza is good too. Had that last week. I want cheese pizza, metal. Cheese. Cheesenheimers, yeah. All of the meats and double cheese. All right. Anyway. Yeah, so those were our movie adventures yesterday. It was maybe next time we have some good movie adventures. Who knows? Well, I guess Mutually had a tripletism of movies then, or media in general. So I guess get fucked Mutually. Hey. Wow, not responding to my insults. That's
Baiting someone.
It's a Chad move right there. Man. Gonna watch the EFIT movies, metal. I don't know. Maybe at some point. I mean, I was in it. Maybe I'll watch it with the food. We'll see. Where's your mukbang stream? Mukbang. Mukbang. Oh shit, I got hit by the creep. So you plan one here if you do one. Mukbang. That doesn't even sound like fun. Just having this huge amount of shit while chewing into the microphone. I mean, that's the Movie Bob challenge, but I like to believe that was a little bit different. Because the mukbang stuff I've seen on YouTube one time, it's like, gross. Could I post a link to a clip that will hurt MauLer's feelings? Sure. Especially those. Did you guys like Tomorrow War? No. I mean, you just missed me going through the whole movie, so sorry. Asked me before doing the challenge was a bad idea. You only shrink your stomach that way. I guess. Oh wow, that was almost 400. I should get it to 400 before. So I think I'm just gonna walk into these spikes and just restart. Eating makes me irrationally angry. I think with 400 I should unlock the red candle. At least that's why I remembered it. Oh, that almost blew me up. Nick Avocado, guys, life story is fucking depressing. That's the one I always hear about. He got like super chunky and everything. And does like the weirdest stuff. Just always cries during his mukbangs and shit. Like, what are you doing, dude? As long as I can chew with their mouth closed, all is fine. If they chomp into the mic, I will clock tower them. Yeah. Loki Simpsons crossover. Yeah, I saw it. It's like the good, the bad, and the Loki. I don't even know what the fuck that is supposed to be. Do I want to watch that though? I don't know. Maybe I'll give that a watch. Just to be able to talk about it, I guess. Imagine being a talented violinist who had a healthy lifestyle to just become fat must just be a shadow of himself. Yeah, I don't know. Weird things happen to people on the internet. Oh, great. Just walked right into the next one. It's a wild world out there. I thought he was healthy at 1.2. Well, I guess he is embarrassed by that then. Kind of weird. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Oh, wow. So many coins. Amazing. Let's commit unlive. It's worth watching. Oh, people say we're strange watching someone else play a game. Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Oop. Bam, 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 bam. I'm actually angry at others. Do we have raft? Wait, is that the survival game? I don't think I have that. No. Don't really care for it as well. I don't really like these survival games that much anymore. Most of them, at least. 12. Come on, let me go to 400. Yay! Big nut. Aw, sorry. What does the tracker boy say? 30 minutes until food arrives. All right. Well, let's see how far I can take this run, and then that's it. Could get you MauLer Rex 3 to play. Probably not. Oh. Jeebus juice. And for lunch, what doesn't have gone down? Oh, just finished my. Just finished the thing with the Tomorrow Wars. And I'm just waiting for my food, and then I'm probably gonna peace out for tonight. Who knows what's gonna happen? I'm having food. That's what's gonna happen. And again, I'm just here waiting for them to play Pummel Party again. No Jeebus juice. Penis, indeed.
Someone's like in the premiere chat shitting on the fact that EFAP movies come out unless, I guess, main analysis videos comes out and that EFAP's given up, sort of thing. Or rather, I guess I have. I said, it's just, well, I mean, it's just true. It's really sad because I know all of it because I'm the one who makes them, how many improvements I make, but when people can't even spot them, that is so fucking sad.
Yeah.
He's like, what improvements have you made? I guess I'll grant you the editing. And it's like, if you listen to me speak in my older videos and go up to now, you should notice a serious increase of quality with every video. Like,
Yes.
how clear I'm trying to make all of the words, what words I choose to use, and how I get the points across. Like, this is the thing, I regret a lot of how I say things in the TLJ videos because of, they lock me into particular arguments that I didn't want to be interpreted into. But, like, they can't tell. They don't know the difference.
Yeah, it shows that they're not listening properly, I guess. It's really annoying. Just a tism. I think most people have noticed. I would hope so. MauLer, do better! Yeah, exactly. Even better. Don't think I troll you, MauLer. I don't think that's a troll. There's, like, people out there that generally believe that. Could be a troll, but I don't think it is. Yeah, same. Yeah, yep. I only have one item to reroll, so I'm just gonna do it. Okay, I would say it was worth it, getting a sci-fly out of this. Is that Ahura Mazda guy? He's backed into his position. He could watch how much you work and then complain you're lazy mutually.
His name is Soul Scorcher.
Oh. I mean, is it the troll if it's true? Shut up, Odin! Super edgy boy. That's kind of a lame shop. Let's put more coins in this boy. Oh, that's a good one. Damn, son. Worth. Hello, Bootload Biobschli. Hello. How are you doing today? I'm doing just dandy. Ordered some food just now, just waiting for that, and then that's it. Gonna have food. That's mostly what you do when you get food. Allegedly. Penis kebab. Yes. Soul Scorcher, he was bitching about the mini EFABs being quote unquote low effort. Fuck off. Low effort, my ass. Demos indeed. I should be pretty close to 4,000 now, right? Right? Reload. Only 17 more followers and it's 4,000. Like a real 4,000, not the rounded up number of Twitch that people see. That's a big nerd. 4,000? We're just a Dranklish stream. Good old Drankelheimers. Where's metal? No! Amnesia rebirth in a hot tub. No! How many of these are you spawning, Mr. Tism Face? I would advise to ignore all these cunts. They come up with an actual argument if they are too tired to notice the changes in the script in each series. They're not worth the effort of a response. Yeah. Sometimes you have to dunk on them though, because that just fuels all the other people if you don't say anything all the time. So it makes sense to actually push back there once in a while. Guess I'm going to do an EFAB breakdown about Loki. Yep. That's gonna happen. Guess the two Jessica and some random minis. It's really effective getting those people to frig off. Yeah. As you boys are moving on, being critical of the critics. Oh boy. Nope. Oh, well, rip. Ripperoonies. Well, no, to respond to criticism is important, but it wasn't even that. He was bitching about Ep5 movies instead of being low effort. That's sort of an argument. Yeah, I know. It's just being annoying. But yeah, my food is gonna arrive soon. So I'm gonna peace out for now and gonna have my food. I'll probably do. I'm gonna do this for the last Loki episode, and then I don't know, just in general. If I watch stuff, I'll just do these little streams, just talking about it, just combine it with the normal streams. I think that should be fun. Go watch the premiere of the Ep5 movies. That should be big nuts, big coom nuts. And yeah, I'll catch you all later. Bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah, thanks for the follows, donations, and subs. It was very generous. I appreciate it. See you later.